One thing I don't miss about Disney World is that long walk to get to the park entrance. But it'll all be worth it since today is a day at a first ever park for me. It's, it's a very special park. I've been wanting to go here since I was little, and wait, I think I'm in the wrong state. Because this is California, and I'm at Disneyland. Alright, I'm gonna have to do the intro all over. Welcome, everybody, to a brand new park for me. This is Disneyland in Anaheim, California. And this is actually the original Disney park. Well, I'm here bright and early, rope drop actually. So my plan is to do Roger Rabbit's cartoon spin, maybe Matterhorn bobsleds. Definitely want to try Alice in Wonderland, It's a Small World. But before that, I'll probably get a feeding. And there's Walt's apartment over there. No, you can see it. We're walking down Main Street, and way up ahead of us is Sleeping Beauty Castle. And here's Main Street Cinema, where you can see Disney cartoons. It definitely captures the old town feel of Missouri. I'm very excited for all the rides to open. And there'll be good eats, good rides, some tips and tricks I learned from all of you, so you will not want to miss it. Alright, my first feeding has been ordered, and we are about 2 to 3 minutes away from opening, so when we officially open, I'm going straight to Adventureland and visiting Bengal Barbecue to get a beef bunion stick, which they said is spicy, and I don't normally like spicy food, so wish me luck.
As you explore Walt Disney's Magic Kingdom. For your safety, we ask that you please walk to your next destination.
Here we go.
Today, you'll make memories that will last a lifetime.
We'll want to go to Frontier, and that might be where we're going again. Where's Nola? Okay. So, am I pushing that?
Ooh, tiki torches. Must be the enchanted tiki room.
Not like I said, we'll just head straight over to Galaxy's Edge.
Welcome, everyone, to Adventureland. Now, compared to the one in Florida, this one is the same but different, but also the same but also different. And I'm here to get my first feeding of the day, which, as I've already said, is a beef bunion stick. I'm also getting a tiger's tail breadstick, which is garlic, herb, and parmesan, which sounds awesome. So I'm very excited. This is where I'm getting my first feeding from. Bengal Barbecue. Here's a ride we don't have in Florida. Indiana Jones Adventure Temple of the Forbidden Eye. Might be worth a ride once this line dies down. Right now I'm looking for a table so that I can go sit and enjoy my first snack of the day. Now, one of the tips is if there's a restaurant you know you want to eat at, make a reservation there early, since I wanted to eat at the Blue Bayou, but they were out of reservations. Although I could probably still mobile order something. And speaking of Blue Bayou, here's Pirates of the Caribbean, which is where you can find the Blue Bayou restaurant inside the first scene. And over there is the Columbia, named after Columbia, Missouri, which is where Walt Disney grew up and which is where Main Street here is named after. Now we're headed into New Orleans Square, where they've decorated for Mardi Gras. And over there is Blue Bayou, the restaurant inside the first scene of Pirates of the Caribbean. A little bitter I couldn't eat there, but hey, maybe I still can, who knows? I definitely want Monte Cristo at some point during this trip. First feeding acquired. Here you can see that tiger tail breadstick. This is a beef banyan stick. They also got a large Sprite. I'll let you know how it is after I eat it. Alright, so the banyan beef stick was pretty good, and so was the garlic herb parmesan breadstick, but nothing can beat this, the feeding I'm most excited for, the breakfast chimichanga. It got 2 thumbs up from Molly at All Ears, so it's sure to be delicious. I'll let you know what I think after I try it. Well, the breakfast chimichangas definitely lived up to the hype. Next, I'm gonna use Fantasyland restrooms, then go on Mr. Toad's Wild Ride. First ride of the day, I'm gonna go see your friend and mine, Mr. Toad. And it's gonna be wild. It's a 5-minute wait, despite the line not looking like it. But I trust this sign. They're probably under-reporting. So let's go inside.
Ciao.
Mr. Toad's Wild Ride. Alright. Yeah, he has a whole series of like. Right? Yeah. It's been a hot minute, so
Welcome to Toad Hall. To ensure a safe and glorious drive in your new car, remain firmly seated with your hands, arms, feet and legs inside. Watch your children and do try to drive more carefully than Toad. Sit up.
Bienvenido a Toad Hall. Para su seguridad, por favor permanezca sentado y mantenga las manos, brazos, pies y piernas dentro del vehículo. Y por favor, cuide a los pequeños. Esperamos que disfrute del paseo.
Ribbit.
I believe that Bowley is approaching your motor car now. To ensure your safety while motoring, please remain seated with your hands, arms, feet and legs inside, and do supervise your children. Have a jolly good drive.
Para mejorar la comunicación seguro, por favor permanezca sentado y mantenga las manos, brazos, pies y piernas dentro del vehículo. Y por favor, cuide a los pequeños. Chao.
Universal.
Toad Hall. To ensure a safe and glorious drive in your motor car, remain firmly seated with your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside. Watch your children, and do try to drive more carefully than Toad.
Bienvenido a Toad Hall. Esperamos que disfruten el paseo.
Guilty! Thank you all, that is all!
Well, that Mr. Toad's Wild Ride done, and that was definitely a wild ride. So next I think we'll go on Small World, maybe, and then Roger Rabbit's Cartoon Spin, and then the train before my next feeding. So yeah, today's kind of a wing it day. Up next is a ride that came all the way from across the country in New York. It came from the 1964 World's Fair, and it's a ride many people despise. I feel like you can hear the music from here, so you'll already know which one I'm talking about, but I can resist since it's a classic. Yep, it's a Small World. Don't worry though, I won't be subjecting you to a POV. I'm not that cruel. But you will be getting a POV of Roger Rabbit's Cartoon Spin if and when I go on that. So I'll see you at the end. It's a Small World is done, and it was a bit more bearable than it was in the past because I was wearing headphones, so I got to put on my own soundtrack. So, other than the annoying song which I didn't hear, it was a great ride. You got to see all sorts of Disney characters like Ariel from The Little Mermaid, Toy Story characters, Aladdin and Jasmine. Something interesting did happen though. So when we got back to the station, we started to brake, but then our boat bumped into the boat in front of us. I could tell it bumped because usually brakes don't feel like something that would suddenly stop you and send you forward. But I did get bumped forward a little bit. So our boat's definitely bumped. Other than that, it was tolerable. And now I'm gonna go see what else I can ride. Maybe try to get on Haunted Mansion, Roger Rabbit's Cartoon Spin. Ignore that noise, that's coming from Matterhorn bobsleds. So yeah. One thing people don't know is inside Sleeping Beauty Castle is a walk-through telling the story of Sleeping Beauty. There's also a photo op here. The Sleeping Beauty walkthrough is right over here. Lucky you. You get a tour of it. Our next ride is The Many Adventures of Winnie the Pooh. This is at Disney World, but I'm thinking this version is a little different since it's not where Mr. Toad's Wild Ride is, like the Disney World version, since there's already a Mr. Toad's Wild Ride here. So I'm looking forward to seeing the differences and taking you along with me on my POV. Oh look, here's a duck. Do you guys think it's Huey, Dewey, or Louie? Comment down below.
I'm going on my lunch. I'm just going to sleep. You have a late party coming through this.
One blustery day in the 100 neighborhood, a little bear named Winnie the Pooh set off in search of honey.
First the wind, and now this.
Hey, this is fun! Goodness gracious!
But if they lose some choozles, before your eyes you'll see them multiply. Fly, so sigh, if only's what you count, you'll find that they love it, because they guzzle up the thing you prize. Beware, 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 beware.
What a wonderful dream.
Wake up, Pooh! Wake up! Wake up, Pooh! It's time for your party, Pooh! Hooray! Happy birthday! Happy birthday! Hip hip hooray!
Hooray!
Hooray! Happy birthday! Happy birthday, Pooh! Whose presents?
If you don't like my present, I'll take it back.
Chickens just love giving presents.
Wasn't that fun?
It's me here, and I'd rather be hopping than stopping. We seem to be experiencing a delay, so please stay in your seats, and we'll get going again in just a moment. You betcha.
Looks like we may be doing an in-show exit. Or not.
Hello, it's me, Tigger, and I'd rather be hopping than stopping, but we seem to be experiencing a delay. So please stay in your seats, and we'll get going again in just a moment.
Maybe we drove down. I want an intro exit. I'm here at Riverbell Terrace for another feeding. I just got here from the Many Adventures of Winnie the Pooh, which was a good ride. The only difference between that version and the one in Orlando is that the rooms are bigger, the scenes are bigger, and the ride vehicles actually rock up and down, but other than that, it's the same. Hey, it's almost time for me to leave to go to my next part of this 3-part trip, but before I do, I think I should offer you a quick tour of all the lands of Disneyland. Don't worry, we're not leaving Disney just yet. So right now the building we're exiting is the Space Mountain building, which means we'll be starting our tour in Tomorrowland. Now, behind you is Space Mountain. Yeah, further back. Yeah, it's back there. And this is Star Cave, Star Wars Coffee experience. And over here we have Pizza Planet from the Toy Story franchise. And this is Star Wars Launch Train, which is currently closed. The music this year is coming from the Disneyland band. Is up here. They're playing the Star Wars theme, which makes sense. It's, you know, Star Wars. Up there is Astro Orbiter. That's a classic. Over here we have Autopia, a monorail which is currently closed. Finding Nemo submarine voyage is over there. Another ride that's closed by refurbishment. There's a funny part of the Space Mountain. Now we're gonna go back out so I can show you Buzz Lightyear's Astro Coaster. There's the Star Trainer. So as you can see, this Tomorrowland compared to Disney World is the same but different, but also the same but also different. Just like Galaxy's Edge. And Buzz Lightyear's Astro Blasters is over there. There we have Star Tours, which is redundant now that we have Galaxy's Edge. And yeah, this is basically all there is to see in Tomorrowland. And a better view of Astro Orbiters. And as we exit, our next stop will be Fantasyland.
These people rap.
I can look that one next.
Need to get a nice shot of that balloon leaving, since whoever released it will never see it again. We are now walking through Sleeping Beauty Castle to Fantasyland. And Fantasyland has all the classic dark rides like Mr. Toad's Wild Ride, Pinocchio's Daring Journey, and of course the Sleeping Beauty experience you saw earlier in this vlog. And the first thing you'll see is the Prince Arthur Carousel. Take a look at this nice mosaic too. King Arthur, excuse me. And then the Bibbidi Bobbidi Boutique. And over here we have probably the most popular attraction in all the land, Peter Pan's Flight. And over here we have another one of the most popular ones, Snow White Enchanted Witch, which originally started out as Snow White and Her Adventures, which there are plenty of videos on. And look, Queen Grimhilda's here to say hello. Now, if we make a right at the carousel, we'll be at a ride that should look familiar, because it's the first ride I went on when I got here this morning. That's right, Mr. Toad's Wild Ride, not recommended for young children. And it's in the same building as Alice in Wonderland, which we'll go to right now. Mad Hatters, that's the Alice in Wonderland gift shop. And there's Storybook Land Canals. Ride I wanted to go on, but couldn't, because I don't have time. Because I need to get to my next place. And over there is Alice in Wonderland and Mad Tea Party, with a nice view of the big attraction here. Also poking its head out to say hello. And I award no prizes for guessing what this next ride will be. But I will give a hint. It's the second ride we rode today, and the ride I do not have a POV of in here because I do not want to torture you. And we're in a drink stand, some monorail. Yep, Small World is over here. So we can say hello to it. Oh, and Geppetto and Pinocchio are over here. And I'm just gonna turn around. Better view of the Alice in Wonderland. Now back across the bridge we go. We're headed over to Dumbo and Pinocchio's.
You're right, let's go.
Dumbo is off to our right. The Casey Junior Circus train is up there. And there's Pinocchio's Dream Journey, aka the Nightmare Ride. On food. The Red Rose Tavern.
Can you wait? Like 2 pounds.
And that's everything here in Fantasyland. Next we're going to Toontown. Walking past Small World, we are headed into the next section of the park, Mickey's Toontown. This is the area based on the 1988 Disney Warner Bros. Crossover movie Who Framed Roger Rabbit. They just stuck Mickey in it to make it seem more Disney. You should recognize that population counter from the movie. We're going under the bridge. And the first thing we see here is Toontown City Hall, and behind it, construction of the El Capitan Theater, future home of Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway. I will spend some time over here since there are so many Easter eggs to different Disney cartoons like the Beagle Boys. And if you look on one of the signs, it says made possible thanks to a generous tax-deductible donation from McDuck Industries. And McDuck Industries is, of course, a reference to Scrooge McDuck. You can see it right here. You can see Mickey and Minnie, Goofy and Donald, and as for a perfect picnic, past the post office, and there's Roger Rabbit's cartoon spin. And now over here to this wall, which is just filled with references. Another Chinny Chin Chin Construction Company project. 3 Little Pigs, of course. Some funny rules here. All goofs must be chaperoned. That's a reference to Goofy. Any Beagle Boys caught posing as construction workers will be removed from premises. Beagle Boys are the villains from both Mickey cartoons and the Scrooge McDuck cartoons. The entire donut must be removed from box, probably Goofy. Hawaiian Survey, Lilo and Stitch. 1923-ish. 1923 is when Disney opened. Peg Pete is Peg, Pete's wife from Goof Troop. And of course another 3 Little Pigs reference here and here. Lester's Possum Park over there, reference to the Goofy movie.
Look at that, wait, Ozzy, come here. Look what happens when you ring the doorbell.
And this is Minnie's
What happens when you ring the doorbell?
and yeah, another reference to the 3 Little Pigs. The Jag Warehouse from Roger Rabbit. Safe Company. Insurance. And the Toontown Fire Department. More construction of Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway. Jolly Trolley, the Disney Vacation Club kiosk. Goofy's Gas. That's lots of fun. Goofy's Playhouse. A madhouse for kids. Gadget's Go Coaster. And over here we can meet the Aristocats and Minnie Mouse. And Goofy. Mickey's house. Over here is Chip and Dale's house. Another look at Gadget's Go Coaster. And that's basically all this land has to offer. Next we'll be visiting Frontierland, Critter Country, Star Wars Galaxy's Edge, Adventureland, and New Orleans Square, and end our day at Disneyland with a trip to Main Street, USA, before heading to our next park. Welcome to Frontierland. Like all other lands in Disneyland, this land is the same as Disney World, but different, but also the same. As you can see, it looks like it's an old fort. There's like a wagon trading post where you can get pins. Lots of bubbles. This is their gift shop. And another gift shop. Shooting games. Clothing. This is a restaurant that burritos were invented at. Back when it was not onto them. Decorative items, real cacti, more real cacti. The golden horse. Columbia again. And we'll soon be coming up on Big Thunder Mountain Railroad over on your right. And this is a stand you can get the breakfast chimichangas in.
Wasn't it the one, number 18, was it?
Well, not mine.
That was yours.
Pit stop and then we'll be right back. We are heading back into Frontierland. Things have suddenly gotten very quiet. Entrance to Galaxy's Edge. Rainbow Ridge Post Office, which is a reference to the attraction that used to be where Big Thunder Mountain Railroad is now, which is called Mine Train Through Nature's Wonderland.
Probably still not gonna fix it.
Yeah, if they can, then they will. If they can't, then they won't.
You can hear some Frontierland geese.
Start to 25. Yeah.
Like shopping centers and tends to have them on for like 5 hours. So if the store is only closed for 5 hours, like those things are because it's better for the environment.
Heading past the Store Cafe, and we're also gonna pass by the place I had my lunchtime feeding. Bell Terrace, and then we're gonna head up the hill into Adventureland. Now if you look to the right, the first thing you'll see is Tarzan's treehouse, which is currently closed for either refurbishment or removal. I'd be sad if it was getting removed though. And there's a pathway through there. There's Indiana Jones Adventure again. And this is where I went for my first feeding. And then over on our right is the world famous Jungle Cruise. Here, past the tables, past coffee, treat, there's some tropical imports, and eventually Bazaar, Tropical Hideaway. We can get the Wool Whip and the Enchanted Tiki Room. So, yeah, not a lot up here at the top of this hill, but at the bottom of the hill, we'll see the Disneyland's only ride before making our way to New Orleans Square. Here is the only ride in the land, Pirates of the Caribbean, which is arguably the better one. Sorry, Disney World, nothing against you. This one's just better. Welcome, foolish people, to New Orleans Square. We are currently passing by the original Haunted Mansion, opening in 1959. Yep. It's built to resemble a southern style plantation, and it's famous for having the elevators in the extraction room. It's basically a mirror image of the Magic Kingdom one, but with one major exception: the Hatbox Ghost. Now, as we head further through the crowd, we will see a little back alley. And the popcorn past the market. I'm heading into the area that's been decorated for Mardi Gras to check that area out. So you can see the New Orleans style architecture here. And if we duck through here, under the giant Mardi Gras mask, we will arrive at the Blue Bayou restaurant near the Pieces of 8. Pieces of 8 is a jewelry shop. Blue Bayou is, as I said, the restaurant in the first scene of Pirates of the Caribbean. Looks like there's some new jumbo place coming. And through here is a crystal shop. A perfumery. More jewelry. And Club 33. And back through here is the railroad, which we will not be riding because we have to get to California Adventure. The next place I'm taking you is Critter Country, then Galaxy's Edge, then Main Street USA before we leave. We are now crossing the bridge from New Orleans Square into Critter Country. Critter Country is home to some pretty good rides, like Splash Mountain, which is now being rethemed into the Princess and the Frog, and Davy Crockett's Church News, which you have to row like everyone else. And on your left you'll see a Hungry Bear restaurant, which is a restaurant themed to Splash Mountain. go through here. This is Splash Mountain. And over here is the many adventures of Winnie the Pooh, which, like many Disneyland attractions, compared to the Magic Kingdom, is the same but different, but the same. And here's the main entrance for Splash Mountain, which will be becoming a Princess and the Frog themed attraction suite. Alright, that was Critter Country. Next up is Star Wars Galaxy's Edge, which I know a bunch of you are going to be excited to see. We are now headed into Star Wars Galaxy's Edge, which is, compared to the one in Hollywood Studios, say it with me on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Thus, different, but the same, but also different, but also the same. And we are currently going past what is the line for Rise of the Resistance over here. I can tell it's the line for Rise of the Resistance because of how long it is. It smells so... Oh, good.
Go away green, guys. Go away green.
There's some go away green into here. Go away green is what Disney names the green paint. They paint areas they don't want guests to be near with. This is the end of the line for Rise of the Resistance. Yikes. There's a finder.
Yeah, I guess it's there.
Here's the way I would go around the black spire.
Guys, no smoking, guys.
Space Corps, Rise of the Resistance.
was a very impressive size when it first opened. Of course, it's only impressive because it opened before Rise of the Resistance. As we leave Disneyland, I just wanted to give a quick look down Main Street, USA, where you can see all the arcades and the holiday shop and the Silhouette Studio. Ice cream. And over here is the Main Street Cinema, where you can see 6 whole Mickey Mouse cartoons, including Steamboat Willie. So yeah, this is a good spot to hang out in. And there's the Emporium, just like a Magic Kingdom Emporium. And now we're going to be heading to California Adventure. Alright, we want to take a minute to walk past Great Moments with Mr. Lincoln. Another 1964 in New York World's Fair attraction. One of my favorites. Much better than It's a Small World.
If you would have bought my
At least it's not like red, like. No, it's
the saddest sight you'll ever see at Disneyland gates as we leave.